2.0 wish list. What do y'all want to see for 2.0? Chat, what do you guys want to see as well? Like, what are y'all most looking for? Let's start with you, Gibb. Like, what are you looking forward to?
2.0 stuff, like
Yeah.
new stuff, or they need to fix in the game?
Honestly, it could genuinely be whatever. Actually, you know what? Let's make two categories because I think this is too bland. I think let's do QOL/updates, and then we can do a section for complete new things. New things. I think that way we can categorize it and make it a lot easier. So, what do you think? Endless tower mode, that'd be valid, Vaughn. Scribbles weren't clear.
Since someone said tower, yeah, tower needs to add what Zenless added, the mode where you can't die, and then like make the boss like OP but they don't have that much HP. Like, because I think tower bosses right now have like 2 or 3 million HP or something. Give them like 750k or like 1 mil, but like they one tap you. And then another thing, the guy you talk to for the dialogue for simulation or whatever, I don't know why he has a dialogue before you go into it. There's 2 dialogues you have to go through, and there's a skip button, but you can only get to the skip button after 2 unskippable dialogues. So the skip only skips 1 dialogue. So there's just 3 dialogues there's 3 buttons you have to click before farming EXP credits or weapon EXP every time for no reason. And they just need to remove that. I don't know why that exists. It's just take you straight into the menu.
It's just like, bro, keep it going, yeah.
Yep. They need to add more Changlis. Changli is perfection.
More Changli. More
Changli is the best thing of the game. Another thing they can get on, they have like a gallery / like archive section. I don't know why all of these games don't do this. Dude, if there's like an enemy in the game, it should have every variant of the enemy in the archive mode, and it tells you their HP, their defense, their attack, and like their resistances of whatever different versions there is. I don't know why that doesn't exist. You have to go find that from like people that data mine the game and everything. It should just be in the base game.
Yeah, I feel you. I saw someone mention, which I want to just touch on real quick. I don't mean to interrupt you, but the 4-star weapons I think are abysmal. I think.
4-star weapons are cheap. They only recently got on 4-star weapons with the newest set, but besides that, all the weapons are trash.
Yeah, I think even the new ones are still bad. What'd you say?
The newest set is ass though.
Yeah, I think so
too.
No,
the new set's good.
No,
which one? The
it's attack % main, and the second half gives you energy.
Yeah, it's bad.
I don't know about that.
Okay,
that
but
true?
that is okay. It may not be the best thing, but it's so much better than the previous options that it's like they're moving the baseline now.
Yeah, I mean, hold on. Is it this set? Where is it? Hold on. Endless collapse. Is this the one?
Like one of my biggest things. Endless collapse.
Is this the one? A new set of skill ass. I think so too. They do got higher base attack. Yeah, they have 4-stars are useless, especially for DPS. They're very useless. It's double attack, but I think this is casting resonance skill grants 6 resonance energy and increased attacks by 10%. I think this would be better if there was crit rate or crit damage. I don't think we need double attack. In a game like this, when you're starving for crit rate and the ecosystem is really not that great, I think double attack is a waste. I do.
Yeah. Another thing is the craftable weapons at the guy next to the synthesizer in Janjo. Like, all of those weapons are bad. Only the sword is good for Donjin, but it's not even good because you're probably going to get Emerald of Genesis. So it's not even like...
Yeah.
It's not even worth getting.
Or if you use... what's that one for Verena in case you don't have variation? What's it called? Fuck, chat. What's that? What's the name of that?
3-star one? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. They look like the construction one. I was about to say the construction weapons for support are better than the new 4-star weapons for most.
Rectifier 25. In my opinion, it's fine that just 5 stars and WoW was pretty accessible. So I don't think 5 stars are accessible, Vaughn. I think that's a myth. Tell me if I'm wrong here. Y'all could disagree. I think when people say 5 stars are accessible, yes, they are guaranteed at 80 pity. But the thing is, you still have to take into account you have to pull for characters. So therefore, since you still have to pull for characters and you could lose on a 50-50, like if you were pulling for Chang-Li and then obviously you lost her and you got her sword, that's fine because her sword could still work on Donjin. You could use that as a sat stick, etc. But I do believe that for free-to-play people, it is, although it's guaranteed, that's still 80 pulls, bro. Like, that's a lot. And I don't necessarily know if it's as accessible as people make it seem. Do you guys agree with that? Like, what do y'all think?
Are they still giving out the 5-star weapon selector?
Yeah,
At
no,
level
Or was that
45, that's like an intro thing. Yeah, it's permanent.
It's a permanent. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
So you
can
get
do
that
If you
one
start the game, you
5-star.
get it.
And
And then
oh,
you
is it-
probably
Then
get one from pity over time.
honestly, once you get your starter banner pulls done, you probably just pull on the standard weapon banner with whatever free pulls you get.
That's what I think too. That's what I think
But
too.
if people are trying to pull for characters, yes, you're not going to get a 5-star weapon. If you're pulling on standard banner characters to get fucking wave bans, it's like, yeah, you're not going to get a 5-star weapon.
Wait, hold on. Osteo said I think the 5-stars are pretty easy to get. Both my top-up accounts have plenty of 5-star weapons.
Bro said topped up accounts. This
No,
is
no top-up, no top-up. So
Oh,
I
no,
think,
okay.
I think the thing is though, like me and Osteo had this conversation earlier, is that like Osteo is like a super omega sweat, and so
So he's pulling on the standard weapon banner instead of standard weapon or standard characters, and the generic audience is probably pulling on the standard character for some unknown reason.
Yeah, I just don't think that it's as like when you're that try hard and you start off being that good at the game, I just think like the perspective is skewed.
Yeah,
That's all.
Well,
I'm
he said
saying.
he swipes on 2 different accounts. So I mean, he's already.
That is
cooked.
true. Did not pull in standard. There you go. Yeah. Johnson got a PS. Blah blah blah. Osteo never showers. That's true. Who's the other person talking? We got Gibb and Serra in here right now. Oh, I should put you on the title. Hold on. Okay. Any other quality of lights updates, or how you feeling?
Yeah. You know about this one. They need to improve the content creator system. I think they're getting on it with like the new thing. I don't know how much we can talk about the system they have going on new, but
don't talk about it.
They need to improve the content creator like bubble space whatever management going on with that. Next thing is shinies and phantoms. They need to do something cooler with that.
Oh my god, bro! I think the shiny system.
Oh yeah.
That was the biggest drop ball because that was the hottest talk for like a week, and then the shiny system just went to dog shit. Like nobody talks about it, nobody cares about it. If they're not gonna make it like real Pokemon, which is okay, because Azure Promelia will fill that. I think they should just start introducing Echo skins at least. The most wasted system. It is the most wasted. I agree.
Well, phantoms are Echo skins right now, pretty much. Or you want it to be more in-depth skins.
More in-depth skins. Like if you're not, because realistically, I have no idea how you're going to make shinies cool. I don't know because there's really no reason. I think at that point you could at least, for example, like I know they introduced like a Dreamless skin, right? Introduce
that
5 more.
Skin is badass.
It is, but now make 10 more of those. And fucking.
But I think that's like the only good skin.
I agree too.
Yeah.
Shiny
no. Shiny Tiger's good, but you never use Tiger, so it's like
exactly. So the whole
Dreamless
system
is the only one you see in combat.
Yeah, I agree. What up, Coden? Like each element has a different skin. I think that'd be fire too. I think if they market it instead of it being like a shiny like Pokemon gathering thing, because that's what they did, and Pokemon grinding in this game is horrible. I think like make it a legitimate skin system. Lock it behind Elusive Realm. Lock it behind Tower. Like add it as a reward for clearing like a bunch of the holograms. You know, do different things. So I agree with. I think shiny for sure.
Yep. Also, Bread is Tasty said something, but they already have that in the game. Another thing.
What do they have, Bread? What did Bread say?
They were talking about Ascension stuff. You can already do that. Mark something on the map. It even marks it in the area, and then it shows you other stuff in it.
Oh, see, I
it's
wouldn't
like
even know that.
The biggest quality of life in any gacha.
It's actually better than Genshin's because the Genshin makes you pay to get the character that has the passive that shows you flowers on the map.
Like
you don't need a character to do it. It just marks the specific flower on the map.
Ethan, go to a character and click on the flower.
Okay.
And then click track on map to show it because it's actually really, really cool and most people may not know that it's there.
I don't know that because I'm not going to lie to you. I just go to the shop to buy it. But Vaughn just cooked. Vaughn said if you get a shiny, the potential of it rolling like, let's say, I clicked on the wrong thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that would be good.
Cool is if they had shinies and randomized them to where they're max statted.
Yeah, of whatever stat. You could get a shiny and it might be max defense because you have dog shit luck.
You have to
Or
click collection spots, by the way.
oh, collection spots. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. See,
click
I
that.
just buy these. I also don't build my account, but I got my 30 over 30 though because I'm goaded type beat. But yeah, okay, I
Mhm.
see. Even though chat doubted me. Hey, Sarah, I remember you voted in that poll.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice
I
shot. Where's your
did.
points? Dickhead.
Well, I also said, well, when I read it, I also thought it said first try.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think shiny for sure. Housing system. Okay, I personally
No.
don't care about
You?
housing system, but I understand why people want it. Nice voice crack, Ethan. So I get it. I personally don't care for it though. Um,
No, they're just gonna
Garlic
put
bread.
Changli or Camellia in their house
Yeah, I think that's really easy.
and goon to them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you have to pull the character to put them in your house, that could upsells.
What else?
I got
The
stuff.
organization of events in the events tab, they need to fix that too. Like sometimes they have events that are like about to expire just like in a random spot, or like
Yeah.
an event that just came out is at the bottom of the event tab. I don't know why they have that. Achievements and just any menu that has multiple claims should have a claim all button. I don't know how that's not. I don't know how at like a dev meeting when there's something to claim a bunch of stuff, like some guy doesn't say, "Yo, we should have a claim all button on this." So,
Yeah. I
um,
feel you. I know you got stuff, Sarah.
synthesizer, you should be able to use it anywhere. I don't know why they copied that from Genshin. That's trash.
Bro,
Nobody wants to teleport to the crafting.
Everything that's trash in this game is copied from
It's from
Genshin.
Genshin. It's copied from Genshin. What's going on? I am. How are you? Had a great day today, Stinky. But Ethan, teapot, but like snow breaks. Listen, man. If I wanted to get a beach, I don't need to play woo for that. Like I'll go outside and touch grass.
True.
But okay. No, I feel you on
All right.
that. What are we feeling,
So,
Sarah?
the story mode where we had that 40 thing where we could just get echo tubes?
Yeah.
They need to bring that back as a permanent feature and not just have it as that one-time reward. Also, we need more echo tubes, obviously.
Oh yeah, the ecosystem in itself, I think, needs to be severely upped and changed. Okay, I agree.
Yep.
Echo
I doubt
reroll.
they're ever going to change the randomization for the main stats. And the only reason I say this is just because of how spaghetti code their randomization on echoes is right now.
Yeah. So I think there's a very easy fix to that. I think there's two very easy fixes. I think if you don't want to do you could either do, as someone said, rerolls, echo rerolling, or what you can do is, if you don't want to make it that you could fodder level 0 echoes, because I understand the point of, well, if I could fodder level 0 echoes, I'll even need to do tacit fields because I could just run around the map and get echoes. So I get that. So then my counter argument to that is make it so that way if you consume 10 echoes, you get 1 gold tube. Or if you consume 10 echoes, you get a purple tube. 20 to 50 echoes is 1 gold tube. At least if people are sitting on these other echoes that they do not need, then they could at least use them to gain experience. Because although that you can acquire the echoes via free means, you still need to use resin for these. And people are, what happens when they roll like dog shit and you have to use 2 currencies and now you're fucked. So I think like they could easily change it and there's ways to get around it, but I don't think they will ever change it because it incentivizes people to keep playing. That's my mini rant. I'll shut up. You continue.
A TLDR of what my shorekeeper rant would be about is they need to add better supports into the game. That's why there's no team building depth.
Okay, we can get to that after, actually, because I think that's very interesting. I'm not going to lie to you. I would actually want to cover that in a little bit. I want to let Sarah cook, and then I want to hit that, because I agree with you, actually.
Oh, the echo tube simulations? Yeah, we had that. I said that. The one from story mode, because we get to do one echo tube simulation in the game, and then that feature just vanishes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We need to make it a
resin
permanent
directly
feature.
on echo tubes.
Yeah, I think that'd be valid.
That one time, yes, that one time in the story when you're
one
like level
time.
30, and you're like, oh man, I can get echo tubes? Yes!
Yeah.
I can finally level up. Oh wait, where did it go?
No, dead ass. Okay. What else are we thinking for quality of life? I feel like we covered all. I think Gibb said, fuck it, I'm saying everything low key.
Oh,
Like,
instead of, I know Gibb said, oh yeah, just put those bosses in tower. Instead of doing that, just go back to the holograms because they basically one tap you, and just change the weather that's on the hologram.
so what would that be like? Just changing the weather of the like make it
So like,
raining, or...
no, like go to one of the holograms real quick.
Let's see. Let's go to monkey.
So I can give you an example.
Okay. Proceed. Go. Loadouts. I definitely agree, Drip. I was going to add loadouts if nobody else said it. I was absolutely going to
Oh
say
yeah,
that.
loadouts would be good, but
They did on a dev note say they have plans for that, so surely it's gonna be actual
Yeah.
good
Surely.
loadouts and not some scam thing.
Yeah, they've listened to too much quality of life. We don't need anything else to say. Nah, I think there's little.
Who said that? Who said that?
I
Who
think
said that?
Vaughn said that. So
That is Curl Bots.
Koro bot, you Koro. I think that presenting.
Okay.
Okay. Well, yeah, you
So
go first,
here-
Sarah. Let's see. What is this?
you see where it says Warcry, 3 minutes, he gets that increased attack.
Oh.
And then the formation, if the character is in full HP, you get the intro skills and vibration strength reduction by 5%.
So
and then
you
if you scroll down, and you just change like what gets buffed when you're fighting it.
Oh, so the
So
special
instead of every
mechanism.
10, yeah, so instead of every 10 dodge counters, like just change it to something else.
Special mech.
Or add in, yeah, just change the special mechanisms on holograms, and that's a way they can refresh them without it being super stale.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
And like do it once a patch is what I would want.
Yeah. I think
But that may
one
be
patch
too
is
hard,
fair.
or maybe once every major patch they
No.
just reset all the holograms.
I agree with that. I think one patch is perfect because that's something you can do for each patch. Okay, at 1.5, even if let's say we got a 1.5, that's a filler patch. I know I can complete holograms. The rewards reset, and now also my thing is there's no reason for this shit not to reset because if I really wanted this, I could just go farm this infinitely in the open world. So why not reset it? There's nothing different about these. Like it's not a better echo than the other one. So I think it's fucking stupid.
I think for the reset mode, instead of giving astrites and the triangles, you just give more tuners.
More
Or more
tuners
tubes.
/tubes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
just
cool
give
with that.
tubes.
Cool with that. What up, Brendo? No, the only time they listen to bad info was seeing Rover self-insert feedback. Yeah, I feel you. Make holograms drop unique mats. I like that too. Never stop wanting more quality of life. Yeah, no,
Well,
I think. What?
Yeah, Aragon just said it's because the points are used to buy shiny skins. But yeah, no, you wouldn't refresh the triangles. You wouldn't refresh the astrites. You would just refresh them, and then it would give you just a bunch of tubes.
Bread cooked. Bread absolutely cooked. I think, and I'm gonna get back to you in 3 seconds. Absolutely, make Echo 4-piece sets. No need for 5-piece. There's no need for 5-piece. This is the other thing. Going back to the Echoes, this allows people to have off pieces, and then you could actually circumvent the issue of getting like shitty Echoes. Right? Like, okay, if I have a really good fusion piece and I want to run that on my Geon, as there's nothing wrong with off pieces. So I think off pieces are massive. So I'm sorry, before I forget that, I just wanted to add that in.
How would you feel about them upping the cost system in your Echoes to 13 instead of 12?
What new combinations would that introduce?
It'd be 4-4-3-1-1.
Oh, okay.
Or you could
13,
run
go.
3-3-3-3-1 and get the 5-piece bonus.
Oh, okay.
I think just having an off piece is better than that.
I know it's better than that, but I'm just saying, like,
it's still an alternative.
how do you feel about 13 Echo cost, or is that just too much?
No, I don't think
But
that's
it would
bad.
change the build requirements a lot too.
Do you think it would change, or do you think it would just give more creativity? I think
I
there's
think
a
it would give
difference
more
between changing.
creativity.
Yeah, because I don't think there'd be a specific change to the builds because you don't technically need to run that. But I think it would absolutely just involve more creativity. So I agree with you on that. I need some more drops because UL50, UL50, UL70. I think union level drops. I think we'd all agree union level drops.
Oh yeah.
Because that's ass, right? 13 is too much. I don't agree, Squish. 13 cost is getting too greedy. I don't think it's. You think it's greedy? I don't know. We could highlight this one so you can go 4-4-3-3-1. Does
Yeah.
any content really require it? No.
It would also make it easier to farm, because you can farm the 4 cost a lot easier than you can farm the 3 cost.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's bad. I think what Sarah's saying is not bad. I want 5-piece defense set. All right, man, we're banning your ass.
Well, 4-4-3-1-1 fixes the fact that you're farming pretty much like 2 goblets.
Yeah.
Like you need
Yeah.
2 pieces to be on set and on element.
Yeah.
It might be too much, but then
I don't
again,
think
it
it's
also
too much.
opens up the 3-3 3-3-1 build, I have no
The
idea.
people
if
that are
would
saying it's
work.
too much need to say why it's too much.
We can get new Ascension match level 90 upgrading. It'll make the game too easy equals faster dead. I don't know how I feel about that, Squeeze. I think the argument that enabling players to have more creativity or having their time more rewarded will make the game dead is not valid. I think there is genuinely a perfect middle ground where you could, let's say you don't even increase the echo cost to 13, right? Let's say you just get more tubes, right? A couple more tubes per task field, or lower the level of, the resin requirements or task fields. I don't think that kills the game. I think that incentivizes people to play more, personally. If you want more creativity, add different echo combinations. Well, so then that makes echoes 4P sets, right? Or making just different echoes. Easier to farm is not the issue. It offers double 4 crit 4 an element that it's too much power. You also don't have content that needs that.
I
Okay.
don't know about that. I think for some players, having that extra crit would help them clear if they couldn't already clear.
Yeah. Okay. I get it. I think we could put like a question mark next to that one. This one could be maybe.
Yeah, that was just a random thought.
Maybe. Like,
I doubt it happens, but it would be a huge quality of life and open up a lot of different build possibilities.
Yeah. Okay. How are we feeling about anything else? You got anything else on your mind? I really think I personally.
You said you wanted to go back to supports.
I want to do that after. I want to bang out the new things first before we go to supports, because I think supports is a problem. I do.
I have nothing else for quality of life.
Yeah, I think.
Oh wait, I have one last thing actually.
We got.
But when you click on anything in the game, it should tell you how much of it you have in your inventory. They copied this from Genshin, and Genshin should have it too. I don't know why it doesn't, but Wuthering should be ahead of that. I don't know why they copied that and didn't just make it.
It's this. They have the shit at the crafting table for Genshin now. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
No, like if I click on, like if you go to like an event or something, and it's telling you you're gonna get astrites. It doesn't tell you how many astrites you have. It just says astrites on and then the bottom of it is like a blank white box.
I get like this. Is what you're talking about. Like here, it should say how many asteroids I have. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. So you see, it's a premium. There's a bunch of space right there to tell you how much you have in your inventory. It should say for every item. It's inconsistent. There's some items where it tells you, some items it doesn't.
0.
It also
it should tell you how much it has of it.
It also depends on where you click them from.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It shouldn't matter where you click it from. It should be anywhere in the game. If there's an item, I should see how much of it I own.
That's a small thing I never even noticed. But
Brett is also saying that they want more variety in sets. So like instead of elemental focused, skill damage or basic attacks.
Yeah, I agree on that. I think variety echo sets. I do think that like the great thing about Genshin's artifact systems, I think, is, and obviously Genshin has had years of development, right? But the only off-piece set that we really have is Lingering Tunes, and I personally don't like Lingering Tunes because it doesn't enable quick swapping. So Lingering Tunes to me is a dead offset echo set, but I would love like a crit rate set, an energy regen set, like things like that, like Amara Chassé, how Genshin has, or the new relics from HSR that are going to be giving you speed, things like that. I agree with you 100%. Give me 5,000 echo limit. I think so. Would it be fine for an echo to have 44311 or not necessary? A hologram gauntlet. Hologram gauntlet would be valid. Teapot Gaming.
They kind of had the hologram gauntlet in that one event.
In the event, I
but
think
it was like probably difficulty 4 bosses or difficulty 5 bosses you were fighting.
It should definitely be permanent.
It should be permanent, yeah.
All right, Sarah, you go first. New things. What are we feeling?
New things
that you want in 2.0.
We need a free-to-play support.
Okay.
That's Verena.
Another one?
Yeah, I'm okay with another one because Baiji really isn't good for anyone other than Jinsei, so I'm fine with that.
So you mean another one on top of Verena?
I think so.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't pick Verena. Like, not even trying to be funny, my boy Coco Dio didn't pick Verena.
I didn't pick Verena. I hate Verena.
Cooked!
Verena's little gremlin.
You're so cooked.
I agree,
only
Brendo.
have Verena because they gave me Verena off banner.
Thank God they saved you.
They really did. But I agree, Brendo, 100%. Modifier stacking game mode would be, yeah, I think so too. Yoo-Hoo heals for a butt ton. So
healing is useless.
The problem with Yoo-Hoo, real quick, before we get into the new things, I'm just going to break this down to you as I broke it the other day when we watched the Miyagi video. Verena takes 3 inputs and an echo to have max healing and max buffing and supporting your team with a goaded outro. Yoo-Hoo takes 10 to 13 inputs for you to get that buffing of your coordinated attacks. And again, it only works for people with coordinated attacks. Yoo-Hoo is not worth it. Why would I use a character that is 10% better, 10% less than the optimal character, which would be Verena, and it requires more time and a whole new echo set to build? I just don't think she's worth it. I honestly think she's the first genuine true L character in Wuthering Waves. You know, if you like her, that's dope, but I think she's absolutely ass.
I agree.
Continue, I'm listening. So, free-to-play support, I agree.
I actually don't have a lot of new things, to be honest, because I think they've been adding enough content, and most of the stuff we put in quality of life can probably be new things as well.
I would say new end games like the Hollow, as we said before, endless mode, or just co-op things, raids.
Oh yeah, we do need more co-op things.
Like, fucking give me something more that's not copied from Genshin. But I don't know. New regions, well, that's coming. You know, that's definitely
a lot of the things are like events. But a lot of the previous events we've had that are like co-op and stuff, or just boss fights, have been good. They just need to incorporate those as modes that you can actually play.
Yeah. What up, Frank? You're gonna shout out my boy Frank. Shorter patch cycles. I don't think the patch cycles are bad. I think the new thing, this might sound a little cringe and a little corpa, I think 2 new characters per patch. I truly believe that we should get 2 new characters per patch. I think that is something that we should absolutely incorporate. A, they'll make way more money than that with that, and B, it makes it feel not as much of a dead patch period. Hi, Em. What's up, beautiful? Yeah, I just think that, like, it might sound silly, like, oh, that's not like a new thing, but it really is. Because they did it like twice. And then ever since then, the game has honestly felt stale. I'm going to just keep it a buck. I don't know if y'all feel the same way. I think the game just feels boring when, you know, you get the new character, you test them, and then it's kind of boring for 2 weeks, and then that second half of the patch comes around, you're like, wait a second, who's there? Oh, it's Gion again. Oh, it's someone I don't care about again. And so I just think that they really need to lock in and do the 2 new characters per patch, for sure. But
I do agree with Drippa in a way.
Whale problem.
Adding in red mist bounties that are level 200.
Red mist bounties.
And
okay.
So, like, after you kill them the first time, they respawn at level 200.
Okay. I like that. I think that's valid. Duo Elusive Realm. Co-op Elusive Realm could fall here. You know, like co-op Elusive, or even co-op Tower. Co-op Tower. If you can't make a raid, like, because realistically, they're probably not going to be able to make a raid like TOF. They can make co-op Tower and stuff. I agree.
I don't know if I agree with 2 new... I mean, 2 new 5-stars a patch would help them in the revenue charts. But the level of development that goes into each of those characters' animations, it may just be too much for them.
I don't think it should be every single patch, but I don't think there should be any reason.
Every other patch. Maybe every even patch.
Yeah, like something like that. Like, I feel like there's no reason why we should be having dead patches within 1.2 onwards.
Yeah, this early. Like,
yeah.
Right now, like, imagine someone's not pulling for Camellia. That's pretty rare. But, like, realistically, if you're not pulling for Camellia and you pulled or didn't pull for Shorekeeper, you have nothing for next patch.
Yeah.
Besides, like, whatever new modes they're adding.
And if you're skipping Yinlin, you're not doing anything again. And so I think that it's very... It just... There's not enough in the game. There's just not enough in the game. Something else I think they should add is more things to do in open world. I think they need to add more mobs. I think they need to add puzzles. This could have been a quality of life, but I'm saying innovate. Create something that is different and fun. Because, like, I don't like Genshin at the moment, but the Genshin open world is 3,000,000% better than Wu was. It is. It's just way more fun. So, not fishing. God, no. Please, for the love of fucking God, never add fishing. Never add fishing. Fishing is the worst thing ever created in a video game.
I don't know about calling Genshin's world way more to do, because the game's also been out for 5 years.
I disagree. I think I like Mondstadt way more than I liked Wua opening. I think Mondstadt clears Wua's open world map right now. Like, even in, like, 1.1. I really do.
Okay, but what do you like in Mondstadt that clears it so much? So you're not like nostalgic?
No.
It's nostalgia, 100%.
I don't think it's nostalgia. I think it's the fact that the world feels alive. The music isn't just really shitty techno that's in my fucking Spotify playlist. And there's actually stuff to do. There's things to explore. There really is nothing to do in this world. Like,
After you clear it, yeah, that's true.
because realistically, you
And
open the
clearing
map.
it's not really worth it either.
It's
to
not.
be
It's
honest.
not clear. It's not worth it either. And like, because obviously they copied the Genshin thing where if you open a chest, you get 5 asteroid, right? But like, if you open up the map, you go to them. So you do your Bellborn. Let's say you do your weekly 3 times. Okay, that's it. You're not traversing there. You're fast traveling. So that's out the window. You fast travel to TOA. You fast travel to depths of Lucid Realm. You fast travel everywhere. I'm not saying fast travel is a bad thing, but there is no incentive to go around and look in the world. I mean, granted, parts of the new area are definitely pretty, but like, I don't fucking care that it's pretty. Like, there's just really nothing there for me to do. That's what
Do
I
you
don't
like
like.
Black Shores then?
Not really. No. Straight up, I'm really not the biggest. I think it's pretty, but if you had to like tell me, do I enjoy this area? I really don't, because what am I doing here? Like, what am I doing?
This is
Well,
how you
my thing is, I think this is a little like I don't know, maybe nostalgic based or something. I don't know what you're finding more in Genshin than in Wuwa, and I don't think either is like at the top. Okay, I'm gonna bring up a thing that you're not, um if you compare either game to like I don't know an actual game like Super Mario Galaxy or something like
Oh, very
they're
different.
like they're like miles away. So like my thing is I don't think either game like soars over the other in open world.
I think that this is very dull. I think this whole thing is dull. Like, there's no good music. There's nothing really for me to do. In Genshin, at least, like, I don't know. I kind of have fun fighting the Genshin mobs more than I do in the Wuwa mobs. I don't know. There's just something, and honestly, I think it's the colors too of Genshin. I think the colors, for me personally, I really like the saturated shit. Like, people tell me that Wu was supposed to feel like a dead area, but I feel like
Yeah,
you
it's
can.
post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, but Fallout perfectly encapsulates post-apocalyptic while still being a full world that feels like it's alive, and there doesn't feel like there's anything in this world. Like, what the fuck am I doing here? That's just my genuine opinion. So I personally would love to see more innovation in the open world. I
I agree
definitely,
with the music, but I don't agree with the world thing.
yeah, really no. You don't think there should be more mobs, more puzzles?
No, I think there can be more stuff. I don't agree with Genshin's being significantly better than
Okay.
Wuas.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's just a taste. Looks depressing. I think it does look depressing. What up, Say? What up, Stingy? Hi, M. Add more music that makes the gameplay. You want to turn up your brightness? I have my shit up all the way. Anime games tend to have less objects. I guess Genshin has quest NPC interactions literally everywhere. Wu only has it in hubs. I agree with that too. What up, Drip? I like the world. I think there's nothing wrong with liking the world. I just think overall the world, to me personally, feels better in Genshin. Genshin Exploration is so much more interesting than Wuwa. I agree. I really do think it is. But that's neither here nor there. I think we could go on with that. That could be a whole different topic. But so then, what is there anything else y'all would add in 2.0? Because I think genuinely I think we hit the mark on pretty much everything.